Hi, I'm Sigrid de Castella, and a few years ago, I looked like this. Yep, that was me. You see, I was a fat kid all my life. Believe it or not, I weighed 100 kilograms when I was only 12 years old. And as I got older, through my teens and 20s, my weight ballooned until I reached 34 years old and weighed more than 143 kilograms. You see, I actually couldn't weigh myself any more because my scales read overload. I needed help. I was actually on the fast track to diseases like hypertension, diabetes, stroke, and all sorts of cancers. And if I'd kept on the way I was going, I would have ended up with heart disease and an early death. I knew I needed to change things, but I just didn't know how. You see, over the years, I'd tried almost every diet. Weight Watchers, Herbalife, Ayurvedic body type diet, Fit for Life, Eat Right for your blood type, Eating Alive, Sandra Capo's body shaping diet and her Syndrome X diet, various detox programs, the Atkins diet, the low GI diet, the soup diet shakes and all those protein powders, a high protein diet, weight loss pills, and raw juices, and the list goes on. And you know what? They all had one thing in common. They didn't work. And even worse, when I went off these diets, any small amount of weight that I had taken off just came right back on, and often with a little bit more each time. So, how did I go from this to this? Well, I'm going to share that with you in a moment, but first there's a couple of things you need to know. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist or a trainer. In fact, I've never received formal education in weight loss. What I'm about to share with you comes from my thousands of hours of research as well as my own personal journey in which I lost 70 kilograms naturally, without surgery, and without dieting. And I'm sharing all this information because I want to help others, just like you. And because I'm absolutely sickened by the greedy fast food and diet industry's unethical business practices in which they chemically alter food so you become what's known as a food addict. Have you ever wondered why healthy foods like organic fruits and vegetables are really expensive, but you can get a box of sugary sweets or a wheat-packed product dirt cheap? And don't get me started on all those fad diets, dangerous diet pills and supplements, and those late-night TV gimmicks that make you boundless promises, but deliver none. Because if they did deliver real solutions, you wouldn't need them anymore. Yes, they all have a vested interest in keeping us fat. And so I want to do what I can to put a stop to it. So I wrote a book, and here it is. It's available from all good bookstores throughout Australia and New Zealand, including Angus and Robertson, Dymocks, Collins Booksellers, and Paper Plus, as well as all your independents. It's also available from my website. And if you're struggling with your weight or have been overweight for most of your life like I was, then this might be the single most important book you'll ever read on the subject. And let me tell you why. I've discovered there are 3 keys to weight loss that will give you lifelong results. Most weight loss programs, gyms and books only focus on diet and exercise, but the truth is that focusing on these 2 aspects alone will only get you halfway there, if at all. So, what are the 3 keys? Well, in my book, I describe them as get your mind right, get your body right, and get your spirit right. Getting your mind right is mostly about food education. So most of us know that we eat a bit too much and that if we cut down our food intake, we'd probably lose some weight. But can you recall that last crash diet you went on where you literally starved yourself for a couple of weeks and got little or no results? What if I could show you a way where you could literally stuff your face and still lose weight. That's right, you'll never, ever be hungry again. Plus, I'll show you how you can speed up your metabolism and help a sluggish thyroid so that no matter how old or young you are, you can lose that extra weight and keep it off. The second key, getting your body right, is all about understanding the needs of your body. And I'm not talking about complex biology here, far from it. I'm talking about a little exercise and a lot of nurture. Do you remember slugging it out for hours, exercising and excitedly approaching those scales at the end of the week, hoping for a really big result, only to feel completely deflated and depressed when the scales haven't moved a gram? Or worse, they've moved in the wrong direction and you've actually put weight on? Most of us are doing the wrong exercise in the wrong combination and then wonder why we're not getting the results for all that effort. I can show you the right way to exercise in the right combination so that with minimal effort you can get maximum results. And the third key, getting your spirit right, is not about religion. Rather, it's about what's going on in that grey matter that sits between your ears. To be more specific, it's about correcting the subconscious programming that's making you do all those things that you know you shouldn't be doing, like going to the pantry or the fridge 27 times a day to find something to eat. And that late night snacking that you do that undoes all that good work that you've done during the day. You see, it's the pre-programmed behaviours in our subconscious that make us do many of the things we do without even realising it. Now, I don't have time to explain why our brain does this to us, but what if there was a way to change your old behaviours and create some new ones? Ones that not only support you, but ones that become so automatic you don't even think about doing them. So it actually becomes easy to lose the weight, almost like you're doing it without even trying. How great would that be? Pretty cool, huh? So some of you may be thinking that this is some mumbo-jumbo new age hippie stuff, but I have to tell you, there are literally dozens, if not hundreds of scientific studies that show that this stuff really works, including my own results. And all the big names like Anthony Robbins, Pat Mesiti, Paul Blackburn, Christopher Howard, and millions of others around the world are using these techniques to more effortlessly reach their very own goals, whatever they may be. So if you've tried diet and exercise programs before and the results haven't stuck, then this could be the one thing that's holding you back from the body of your dreams. So now you know the 3 keys, but I'm going to tell you one more secret. And this is the one thing that will make all the difference to your weight loss. This is the one secret that is the reason I was able to lose 70 kilograms of ugly fat. You see, knowing the 3 keys is not enough. You need to know how to implement each one of them from beginning to end, and how the 3 of them work together to synergistically produce the results you've only ever dreamed of. And my book explains all of this in such clear and concise detail that any confusion that you once had about how to lose weight and keep it off will simply evaporate. And that's because I cut through the clutter and misinformation and tell you the truth about what works and how you can shed all that extra weight you've wanted to get rid of for so long. So if that's not enough to convince you that this could be the single most important book you read this year, then I'll tell you what else I'll do. With every purchase of my book, I'm going to throw in a free bronze VIP membership to my site. Yep, that's right, absolutely free. And once you join up, you'll get access to over $3,000 of tools to help you on your very own journey. Tools which include my review of body fat scales, so you get the right set that's going to work for you. My review of diet diaries, so if you need a life jacket in your weight loss journey, you'll know which products will help you with dietary control. There's a lifestyle quiz which will help you analyze your own lifestyle to help you determine some changes that might make losing weight easier. There's My Complete Body Calculator, which not only gives you your BMI and all your stats, but will actually help you determine what your destination or your goal weight should be, and it will tell you how long it'll take to get you there. There's a medical risk quiz and report so that you can consider some medical risks that you might want to discuss with your doctor. My Simple Eating Plan, which will tell you what you should be eating and gives you a whole heap of recipes. Recipes that are also written for dietary requirements. So if you're gluten-free or lactose-free, or you've got fructose malabsorption, or if you're a vegetarian or vegan, I also tell you how to adapt each recipe so that you can make it at home. There's my resistance training program, which will tell you which exercises to do so that you do get those maximum results. My comprehensive stretching guide, which will help keep your body flexible so you can get the most out of it. My stress test and personal report, and you can take this as often as you want. It's really comprehensive and it will help you identify stresses in your life and what you can do to combat them. There's my Barnacle Busters checklist, which will help you prepare your environment both at home and at work so that it's more supportive of your weight loss journey. There's a year of motivational images, which are my photos I've taken on my travels around the world, along with my little motivational sayings that will give you a little pickup and help keep you on track. There's my personal scheduling tool, which will help you analyze your week to determine whether you are spending your time effectively and help you identify pockets of time where you can spend it on goal-oriented activity to actually help achieve your weight loss. So if you've got plenty of excuses about not having time to do some of the things you know you should be doing, then this is the tool for you. And there's my resource directory, and this contains all of the products and services from organisations and individuals that I used on my journey and ones that I still use today, and where I've been able to twist their arm and get them to give you a discount or make a special offer. That's there for you as well. In fact, there's everything you need to work out the right weight loss goal for you, create your very own personalised plan, and more importantly, to get the results. So what are you waiting for? Click the Buy the Book button on my website. The book's only $29.95 plus postage and handling, and that's in Aussie dollars. And think about all the money you've spent over the years on weight loss products and how much time, money, and frustration this book could have saved you. And I know some of you may still be wondering how this book can motivate you to follow through, which is why I also recommend that you join my community by liking my Half the Woman I Was pages on Facebook or Google+, or even following me on Twitter at HTWIW. The reality is the more you get involved, the better your results will be. I really hope you decide to join me on your own personal journey to weight loss and better health, so that you can shed all that unwanted weight just like I did. I know you can do it, and all those feelings of frustration can vanish if only you find the right program for you. To learn more about me, you can check out my site, halfthewomaniwas.com, and see my other videos on YouTube. I hope to see you soon and celebrate with you your success.